started the game without us. United have already scored. We are about 5 minutes into the second half. The computer was very, very slow loading up, so we didn't get going till literally just about now. And United have scored a penalty, with Richie Blythe scoring his second of the game. Sent the goalkeeper, O'Donnell, the wrong way. And there has actually been a change for Coventry United with Pierre Mudim coming on at right back. And he replaces Tommy Glasgow. And there's going to be a substitution here for Ross Briscoe. Seems to be walking a little bit gingerly there. He's had a good game. But Briscoe's day is at the end. And I'm not sure who's coming on here. Well, it looks like get up again. Get lamps up in a minute. It is this big number 14, Kyle Williams. So there's Kai Williams coming on for Coventry United. The computer's being very slow today. I do apologise, but we are underway once again at Sphinx Drive. The score is now Coventry United 4, Coventry Copsewood 0. That penalty from Richie Blythe in the I believe it was the 47th minute, sending O'Donnell the wrong way. Picture perfect penalty. Couldn't have done it better myself because I am rubbish at football. The free kick is put in. Blythe looking for a hat-trick here. He has a go. And old Butterfingers, Dale O'Donnell, manages to hold on to this one. That might be a little bit unfair on him. It was a simple mistake for O'Donnell that led to the second goal. Everyone makes mistakes. Of course, Rich Morris made a couple of mistakes at the Averson game. And offside against Coventry Copsewood. An attack from Ryan Harkin ended by the linesman's flag. And we're getting underway again in the Premier League as well. We'll give you the scores on that a little bit later on. Cross put in. Didn't quite reach the number 12, Michael Healy, at the far post. Rich Morris is taking his time going to get the ball. No need to rush. 4 goals up. Things going very, very well for Coventry United. The nasty challenge from the skipper, Craig Cizelis. The referee is going to show the yellow card. The last time a Coastal player got booked, he was sent off. That, of course, was Stuart Adamson, who had a rather love-hate relationship with United's Josh O'Grady, and you can tell who the hate part was from. Talking of O'Grady, he's set up to take the free kick just inside United's attacking half. Low free kick, cut out easily by Fowler. Plays a long ball forward, looking to find Harkin, and it's gone straight out for a throw-in. Got a goal to say about from Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 1, Bournemouth 1. Bournemouth have equalised at Selhurst Park. Trying to find out who scored that goal. The 7:45 kickoffs are now back underway. The 8 o'clock kickoffs have now gone in for half-time. Score remains 4-0 Coventry United.
He missed the goal.
And the goal for Bournemouth. We're trying to attack here, but it's going to be cleared in the box. Now Musa has been an engine in the centre of midfield. Has passed a little bit askew there, picked up by Matty Fowler. And in fact, he's left it. He's going for a throw, which Fowler will take. Throws it upfield. Headed by Moodin, but a little shove in the back to Danny Fraser. And a free kick. United comfortably in the lead. And as we said earlier, we did miss a fourth goal for Coventry United. The computer was rather slow loading up, and it was a penalty converted by Rishi Blythe, the second of the match. Can he go on and get that hat-trick? Free kick taken by Fraser. Headed away, and the shot from the Copsewood man, which was Sibzelius, the skipper, was, let's just say, not on target. I won't say anything more than that. As Morris trudges toward his right-hand side to pick up the ball. Again, no need to rush. A comfortable victory on its way for Coventry United, barring a miracle comeback from Copsewood. Of course, don't rule anything out. This is football. Anything can happen. But this commentator firmly believes United have surely got the match wrapped up. And, of course, Copsewood down to 10 men after losing Stuart Adamson to 2 yellow cards in the first half an hour. Picked up by Sibzelis in the centre of the park. Fowler plays it to his centre-back partner, Kyle Barnett. Over to the right-hand side to Whitelaw. Tries to find the substitutes. Mason Aldridge, well cut out. But it's now come to Harkin. Cut out well by Valance. Back forward though by Sibzelis, cleared by Moodim. And now here's Josh O'Grady. He's got space on the right-hand side. Beats his man. It's gone out for a throw-in to Coventry Copsewood. Fantastic game here at Sphinx Drive. If you're on the red side of Coventry, that is. And as stated earlier, this win, should it take place, will return United to the top of the table in Midland League Division 1. Bromsgrove not in action tonight. And we're hearing that Dimitri Payet has just hit the woodwork for West Ham versus Aston Villa. Score remains 0-0 at Upton Park. Let's say for the games that have seen goals in the Premier League so far tonight. Spurs lead Norwich by 2-0. City leads Sunderland by 1-0. Palace 1, Bournemouth 1. Manchester United 2, Stoke 0.
Go United!
And there's 0-0s between Arsenal and Southampton, Leicester and Liverpool, and West Brom and Swansea. Morris takes a goal kick. Only finds Barnett. And he stabs it away the second time of asking it. Fraser can't get it away now. And here come United trying to put the ball through the Cox. Well cut out. And Brown slips as he tried to gather a ball. Copsewood in possession again. Moodin plays it back to Morris after picking up on the right-hand side. On-rushing striker. No worries for Morris, who hunts it away. Here's Brown. And Williams is free on the left-hand side. He's found Williams. Gets past the challenge. Kai Williams has a goal! Ladies and gentlemen, it is 5-0. Coventry United 5. Coventry Copsewood 0. And a little bit of a fist bump there from Edwin Greaves in the dugout. I'm sure he'll be very happy with his side's performance. And that is 5-0. What an impact from the sub, Kai Williams. Beat his man on the left-hand side of the box. Worked his way into shooty and just placed it past O'Donnell, who has had a nightmare night. And looks like United are getting ready to make their final change. It looks like Muziwando and Duna, which is going to cause me a few headaches. Perhaps in that first name. I'll just call him Muzi. That'll be easier. Easier on your ears as well. Not that isn't a great name, though. Just very difficult to pronounce. How many syllables is that? And a Copsewood man is down, holding his leg. The referee is checking on him. Doesn't seem to be too badly injured, and we should be getting underway again shortly. Score at Sphinx Drive: Coventry United 5, Coventry Copsewood 0. Richie Blythe scoring twice, and single goals for Matty Brown, Josh O'Grady, the fifth goal coming from Kai Williams. Rather derogatory comments from the Copsewood manager towards the fans of Coventry United. I don't think the United fans are too disheartened by that one. Free kick played forward towards the captain, Sivzelis. Cleared by the United man, Williams. Stumbles a little bit and Fraser wins the ball back. Sivzelis with the ball again. Battle of the skipper's head between Cox and Sivzelis. And Sivzelis comes away with the free kick. And maybe that will calm the Copsewood manager down. And it's going to be Fraser taking it with that left boot of his, which hasn't been too successful with set pieces today. Swung in with the left foot and easily dealt with by Blythe. Williams with a cheeky back heel, didn't find its man. Barnett now, and it's a free kick for Coventry United. Barnett not too happy with that one and played quickly. And here is Brown. Williams in support, still Brown racing at the defenders. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. No, it's just kept in by O'Donnell. And some good defensive work from Byers, who seems to have injured himself. As Copsewood play it out of danger and win a free kick. For a foul, I think it was Moodim who committed the foul. Decent opportunity for United, but they just couldn't keep the ball under control. Matt Brown looking particularly dangerous as this second half wears on. We are around 15 minutes into the second period at Sphinx Drive. And, well, it would take an absolute miracle for Copsewood to get back into this one. It's 5-0 to Coventry United. We'll be unveiling our first ever Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match later on. And cross put in, looking for Harkin. It's eventually played out of danger by the United man. Picked up by O'Grady. And now Cox. O'Grady making the run. It's been played back to Musa. United just trying to keep the ball under control at the moment. Blythe, the brace here at the moment. Back to Musa. He's got Blythe in support once again. Still Musa. Plays to the left-hand side. Valance plays it across and the referee gets in the way there. Cox manages to retain the ball. And O'Grady. And that was a dirty challenge. A very dirty challenge there from Michael Healy from behind on Josh O'Grady. He seems to be a magnet for dirty challenges today. And it looks like just a free kick. I don't think the referee's too bothered about bringing his cards out again today. And we're just getting a word through that Leicester have taken the lead at home to Liverpool. Leicester 1, Liverpool 0 at the King Power Stadium. The Foxes' terrific campaign continuing. And I come from a long line of Leicester fans, unfortunately, but all of my mum's side are Leicester fans, so should be gloating when I get home. I can just say, well, United won 5-0, your lot didn't. Mind you, there's still time for 4 more goals at the King Power Stadium. Wouldn't rule out number 4 here at Sphinx Drive either. It has been a crazy game. Williams involved there with a little tussle with Whitelaw. Whitelaw being given the foul. And more words of abuse from the Copsewood manager aimed towards the referee this time. And the goal scored by Jamie Vardy for Leicester. And what we're hearing from the fans behind us, it was somewhat of a beauty. And in fact, we're getting this from Sky Sports. This is from Ian Dowie, the former Coventry manager, who is watching tonight's game. He said, quote, "I'm not sure I've seen a better goal all season. Well, this is one of the best goals I've ever seen." Although Dowie was a centre-back during his playing career, so I'm not sure he saw too many fantastic goals. So, yeah, Leicester winning 1-0 at the moment. Cross put in by Copsewood. And Rich Morris he's had a strong game in goal today. Hasn't had too much to do in the United goal. But he's certainly improved on the 5 goals he conceded at Addiston last week. And United lose the ball in the centre, but good work by Keith Moose, who wins the ball back. And Coventry left back trying to play through the legs of the coach. It didn't quite work out for Valance, but they're coming away with the ball again. It's Brown on the right hand side, Poor first touch intercepted by Fowler. But it's come back to Blythe. Can he hit this? He's put it through. Kai Williams. If he can get past the final man, it's surely got to be another goal. And it looks like it's been blocked. It's going to be put back in by Blythe. He's a little bit obscured at the moment, but two Copsewood players have ran into each other. Fraser and Sivzelis. Really rubber stamps the calamitous performance we've seen from Copsewood today. Attempted cross by Brown, put out for a corner. Score remains Coventry United 5, Coventry Copsewood 0. In what has been a poor display from the away side. They'll be staying in 10th place in Midland League Division 1, while Coventry United will be heading up to first place. And they still have 2 games in hand over Bromsgrove Sporting, of course, thanks to the recent postponements. It's the first game we've seen at Sphinx Drive for over a month, and the fans have been treated on the return of footballing action. And there's going to be a change here for Coventry Copsewood. And it's going to be the big number 14 coming on for Copsewood, Sean Gaffney. He's going to be replacing the right back George Whitelaw. In what I believe is Copsewood's final change of the evening. With Mason Aldridge, Michael Healy, they're both already on the pitch. So yes, that is the third and final substitution for Coventry Copsewood. Corner to Coventry United, swung in by O'Grady. Brown trying to head towards goal. It's eventually cleared by Copsewood. And Sivzelis tried to get the ball even further from the box and was brought down by his opposing skipper, Chris Cox. And a little bit of fisticuffs there between Williams and a Copsewood man. Nothing doing, no. And Fraser, Tom Walls, but still managed to keep the ball on the right-hand side. Aldridge is dispossessed. Here's Gaffney. Tries the ball up to the right-hand side to Farrell. Didn't quite work out. Attempted long ball by Valance. But given as a foul, it seems that Williams got the ball fairly. In fact, it looked like a fantastic challenge from here. But it seems that the referee didn't exactly agree with our opinion, and the free kick has been given to Danny Fraser. And a final change for Coventry United as Muzzy and Duna prepares to make an appearance. And coming off is the United skipper, Chris Cox. He's handed the armband over to Martin Hutchcock. A brilliant performance by Cox today, leading by example in midfield. And we welcome Muzzy and Duna to the pitch. Should be a straight swap on the wing. And Fraser slips as he takes the free kick, but it's found his man. Foul plays it back to Fraser. Long ball, cleared well. United on the attack now. Brown finds O'Grady, looking for a through ball to Williams. It's blocked well, but O'Grady tries it again. Williams has got it this time. And the first touch was just too heavy. The United Copsewood defender shields the ball well. That's gone out for a goal kick. But good idea from O'Grady, who once again has been invaluable for United today. You can see why they tried to keep him during the January transfer window, which thankfully now is closed. Here's Valance for United. Musa trying to stay on his feet there. Eventually gets the ball to Burgess, who plays it forward. Intercepted at the back for Copsewood. Trying to edge forward. This plays to the left-hand side to Harkin as we give us a free kick against Gift Musa. A foul on Gaffney, and they've taken it quickly, which the referee didn't like. And it's going to go back again. And it's been taken professionally this time. Sivzelis to Fraser. And the attempted pass was blocked by Brown. And Aldridge plays it back to the goalkeeper. Brown trying to put him under pressure. Didn't quite work out. It's gone back to Aldridge. Coach have got to try and play it away from danger. And here's Fraser now picking up the loose ball. Long ball forward. And it's cleared well by the United left back. Ben Valance. And we are going to need a new ball.
What you spend yours on? Your hat? No! That was free!
A little bit of banter between the United fans and the Copsewood manager, who is wearing a very fashionable pink hat this evening. Where can I get one of those? I'll make sure I have to stay away from it. And we have the ball back. And another goal from the King Power Stadium. Leicester City 2, Liverpool 0. A little slip there from Aldridge.
You didn't spend yours on boots, then?
And like I say, Leicester now 2-0 up against Liverpool. A double for Jamie Vardy. Manchester United 3-0 up now at Old Trafford. And wouldn't you know it, Wayne Rooney. We've got 6 straight games that Rooney scored in now. Back to the match here at Sphinx Drive. Tipped cross by Fraser. Goes straight to... Oh, that's a brilliant save by Morris. The attempt from the Coventry United. Those chants of England's number one are... wow. They are certainly apt right now. The first ever from Farrell. Just tipped away at the far post from Morris, and then the follow-up effort, I believe it was Zez will have the other attempt, smashed it towards Morris, but just pushed it over the bar. Corner taken, and Morris, and you have to say he's been brilliant today. 2 outstanding saves from the future England number one, Joe Hart. Watch out. And Duna picks it up on the left-hand side. And the pass to O'Grady was just too short. Barnett, now Healy. And he's giving it to Farrell now. Still Farrell trying to work his way away from United challenges, and that doesn't work. Musa picks up the ball. And the Copsewood manager directed some more abuse at the referee. I think he's had a cracking game. Long ball played forward by Copsewood, headed back towards goal by Ben Valance. Back to Rich Morris. 10-man Copsewood just seems to run out of ideas here. Those 2 shots in quick succession, the best they've had all game. 10-man Copsewood just looking to get on the score sheet. It remains 5-0 at Sphinx Drive. And it could be a yellow card here for a foul on Sivzelis. And Barnett tries to play it quickly to Fraser, but the referee wants to dish out his punishment. Yellow card for United's Matt Brown. Didn't see too much wrong with the challenge, but the man in black is the only man who has the power to just dish out the cards. I haven't worked my way up to that level yet. And the free kick is completely wasted. It's gone straight to Moodin. He's got all the time in the world as he strides forward. He's got O'Grady and Nduna in front of him. He's found Nduna racing towards goal. Puts it through for Williams. And again, the final pass for Nduna lets him down straight to the goalkeeper. Very entertaining game here at Sphinx Drive. And we've just got news that Benik Afobe has put Bournemouth in front at Crystal Palace. The £9 million man from Wolves, Benik Afobe, has put the Cherries in front at Selhurst Park. They come from behind, they're doing it the hard way. Long range strike from Matt Ritchie, saved by Hennessy. Afobe heads it into an empty net. Here's Gift Musa now in the centre. United looking for goal number 6. Still Musa. Plays it onto the right side to Moodin. Crossing opportunity. Still going Moodin. Works his way into a better position now. Moodin still going. He's still going. He goes into the area. Still going. Moodin hits the post. He's hit the near post. What a run there from Moodin. Just kept on going. Kept on going. Forever looked like he was going to be a cross, but no. He had a crack at goal and he nearly cracked the post with that one. Well, despite Pierre Moodin's best efforts, it remains 5-0 to Coventry United. We've got about 15 minutes to go until we say farewell to what has been an extraordinary game. It's local derby, which I'm sure one side will want to remember, the other side not so much. And the man in the famous pink hat, the Copsewood manager, has gone back into the dugout. I think his throat must have been sore. United trying to pick the ball back. It's going to have for a throw in to Copsewood. in their own half. And of course, you're more than welcome to get in touch with us via Twitter at Matchday Hillz for all of your fan feedback, whether you're at the game or whether you're hearing this fine commentary via YouTube. Search Hillz FM Matchday in your YouTube search bar every weekend. United not in action this weekend with Heath in the Cup. I believe it's the FA Bars that they're playing against, so they will not be in action this Saturday. Another Saturday about football. This time you can't blame on Mother Nature though. Throwing to Coventry United, good challenge from Moodin, who's been rock solid since coming on as a second half substitute. United just playing it about in the centre now, seem content to just see this game out. Copsewood win the ball back. They're racing towards goal here. Harkin has just lost the ball as he tried to cross it, and that was a rather naughty challenge from behind by Harkin, but nothing given by the referee. So Zets has won it back. And a little stumble there from Aldridge as he loses the ball, and here comes Nduna. Racing towards goal. He's got options left, right and centre. He plays it to the right for Josh O'Grady. This time the pass is good. Opportunity for O'Grady to cross here. He's into the area. Still going. O'Grady plays it past the goalkeeper. Shooting for goal! Hat-trick for Richie 5! And it is 6-0! And that is a hat-trick!
We are top of the league! We are top of the league! We are top of the league! We are top of the league!
You heard on the top of the league. It's Coventry United 6, Coventry Copsewood 0. That sounds so good, doesn't it, guys? What's the score again?
6-0!
There you go. And that is a hat trick for Richie Blythe. I tell you what, he has deserved it. Not the hardest hat trick of all, 2 tap-ins and a penalty, but he's worked his butt off in the centre of the pitch today. O'Grady did well to work his way past the defenders and take the goalkeeper out of the equation. Squared it for Brown, who laid it off to Blythe behind him, and Blythe simply had to stroke it into an empty net. If you're a supporter of the Red and Greens tonight, it doesn't get much better than this. Coventry United 6, Coventry Copsewood 0.
Look, you can't have the match ball when you got 2.
And due to budget cuts to Coventry United, we're being told that Richie Blythe will not receive the match ball tonight. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find him something. We'll get him a whiskey after the game. Free kick to Copsewood in their own half, and another from Aldridge at right back. It has been a nightmare for him. I think O'Donnell's got butter on his gloves. Looks like Aldridge's got butter on his boots. That's a new nickname right there. I've had butter gloves, butter fingers, now butter boots. I think I'm right in saying we all love Clover. It remains 6-0 to Coventry United in Sphinx Drive as we tip towards the final whistle. About 10 minutes remaining in what has been an incredible game. We're hoping to catch a word with Rich Blythe before we go off air. If not, we'll try and grab it for this week's episode of Sports Sound, which you can catch this Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12 on 98.6 Hillz FM. United pick up the ball once again in the centre with Dick Musa. Ndua. Musa now to Moodin. And now O'Grady. String of successful passes for United. Plays it back through, looking for Moodin. That's just going to edge out, is it? No, it's kept in. And it's going to be cleared by Copsewood. It's just kept in there by Moodin. Attempted pass nearly cut out, and here come Copsewood. Opportunity for a consolation goal, maybe for the visitors. Nope. Harkin trying to work his way past the defender. Didn't quite work out. But it's gone out for a throw, which Fraser will take. Here's Healy. Gets away from the challenge. But it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. It was Healy who had to jump out of the way of the challenge from Ben Valance. And Rich Morris, all he has to do is run towards the ball, pick it up. Simple as that, really. That's almost all he's had to do all day, apart from those 2 outstanding saves earlier on in the second half. Quick succession. And Suzelis, who's already on the yellow card with a rather questionable challenge. He's got to be careful. A lovely lofted ball, and that would have put Matt Brown through on goal, but the referee on the far side said, nope, that's offside. It did look offside, to be fair. The referee and the linesman have all had pretty good games, to be honest with you. After many years of watching Premier League and League One football, I've got to say the officiating's been absolutely outstanding today. Despite the comments of the Coventry Copsewood manager. I still want to know where I can get one of those pink hats. I can make sure I can stay away from that place from now on. Here's Moodin. Now Nduna sprinting away from the Copsewood defenders. He's still going, beating them with ease, and O'Grady picks it up after Nduna was challenged well. Fraser tried to head away, but it's still with United in an attacking position here. And the attempted cross from Williams was well cut out by Fraser, who was moved to the fullback position at the dismissal of Stuart Adamson for 2 yellow cards within the first 20 minutes. That seems such a long time ago, doesn't it? United were only 1-0 up at that point, and now they're 6-0 up. What a game for the United. There's some serious work to do for Copsewood for their next match. Blythe. O'Grady works his way towards the area, and it's gone straight across, and it's been headed away by a Copsewood man for another corner on the opposite side this time. Vision is not exactly well, I can't exactly see 100% of the time, let's just say. I am quite low down. Because I hope you enjoyed the coverage tonight, as we are close to the end of tonight's match. Around 8 minutes to go here at Sphinx Drive. I'm sure the boys in blue will be happy to get away from the game. Pushed away by the goalkeeper. Barnett trying to clear it now. And here come Copsewood trying to work their way away from their goal. Hoofed upfield, looking for Harkin. And it was too hard, the pass. And in the wrong direction as well, because it's gone out for a throw-in to Coventry United in their own half. So now it's time for me to name my first ever Hillz FM Matchday man of the match. Lads, who do you think is the man of the match today? Live? It's a tough one, it really is. It's a tough one for me, but I think the impact of Gift Musa in midfield has been absolutely fantastic today. So although he hasn't scored, his work in the centre has been absolutely incredible. It was a toss-up between O'Grady and Musa, but the first ever Hillz FM Matchday man of the match for Coventry United against Coventry Copsewood is Gift Musa. It sounds like the fans approve of that decision.
Moodini's good on the right. Fly second.
And as noted there by a couple of the fans, Moody has been brilliant on the right.
What do they know anyway?
It remains 6-0 at Sphinx Drive. Opportunity here for United, and Williams just couldn't quite get to the ball in time. It was free on the left-hand side of the area. And it's a throw-in to Coventry United.
Sorry.
We are 5 minutes from the end of what has been an incredible match. And there has been a goal at the Hawthorns. Swansea lead West Bromwich Albion by 1-0. Gylfi Sigurdsson with a crucial goal in the 63rd minute. It remains goalless at the Emirates. Arsenal 0, Southampton 0. And that is the only other 0-0 scoreline at the moment. As Copsewood has put forward and once again, Matt Brown caught offside. It was a beautiful ball through by Williams. The defender's completely flabbergasted by it. Brown would have been 1-1 with the goalkeeper. In the form that United have been in, you wouldn't have bet against a 7th goal. But unfortunately, the linesman was quick to raise his flag. Looked like the correct decision. As Coach would try and work another opportunity with Healy. On the right-hand side is Fraser. United parking the bus at the moment, and here comes Unduna. O'Grady puts it through, and this time Brown is onside. Is he going to have a go? It's just put over the crossbar from the right-hand side of the pitch, just outside the box. Brown is desperate to add to his collection. And the fans saying they want 7. I would have settled for 1 at the start of the day, but 7 will do. As we come towards the end of tonight's game, let's go through a couple of the scores from the Premier League. Just after this United attack, and Dua could cross it in here, and he does. Oh, it's just gone all the way through. Goal number 7. And it is Josh O'Grady, and a little of a smug grin from Edwin on the touchline.
We want 8! We want 8! We want 8! We want 8!
You heard him, lads. He's got 3 minutes. Get on it. That is 7-0. And Josh O'Grady with a simple tap in. The cross came all the way through to O'Grady, who put it in. Josh O'Grady makes it 7-0 to Coventry United. Copsewood. Well, I've been there very keen to just forget this match and move on to Saturday. No point in dwelling on what's been a very poor showing. We've been informed now West Ham United are 2-0 up against Aston Villa. West Ham United 2, Aston Villa 0, and Kouyaté with a goal 5 minutes from the end. So yet more misery for Remy Gard and Aston Villa, and they're going to be falling further behind in the Premier League relegation dogfight, with Swansea winning at West Brom. United look to make it an unprecedented 8th goal. Williams dodging challenges left and right, still going, puts it in the centre, looking for Blythe. It's going to be picked up by Brown. He's got O'Grady on the right-hand side, tries to find him with the pass, which is a little bit wayward. And even Edwin Greaves, the United manager, is acting as ball boy now.
Ball boy, don't lose that ball, Edwin.
We've only got 3 balls. They cost 10 quid, you know. A little bit of work in the centre of the field now. United once again win the ball back with our man of the match, Gift Musa. O'Grady looks to cross it. Holds it up, waiting for an option in the centre. O'Grady trips away past another, puts it in the centre, just blocked. Surely! Can you believe it? It's 8-0. And indeed, it has been pretty easy.
We want 9! We want 9!
And the phone's been a little bit greedy now. Near any time, and it's 8-0. If you had given me that at 7 o'clock, I'll be laughing.
Come on, you! We are top of the league! We are top of the league! We are top of the league! We are.
And indeed, Coventry United are back to the top of the league with their 8th goal. Still trying to find out who grabbed it. There are a lot of boys in there, and it looks like Kai Williams has been given the goal. That is 8-0 Coventry United. So the goal has been given to Kai Williams. He got the last touch on that ball, tapping it home after a cross from O'Grady. And you know what? O'Grady's really starting to push Musa for the man of the match now. If you had have asked me 5 minutes ago, I would have said Musa without a doubt. But now I'm starting to swing to O'Grady. But you know what? Decision made. Musa's got it. But O'Grady comes a very, very close second for man of the match. He has been superb. And it's a free kick to come to Copsewood. And Duna battling with Cinzelis. And a yellow card for the substitute Muzzy and Duna. Didn't look to be too much in it. But it is a free kick to Coventry Copsewood on the halfway line. Fowler taking it, put it onto the left hand side of the box, headed away by Moulin and Duna. And now United looks to play out of danger with Blythe. Now Williams playing onto the right hand side, finds O'Grady, who's having to just keep the ball. It's played over, and Williams, surely not! No! Just wide, that could have easily been 9-0. And in fact, it is a corner. A brilliant ball from O'Grady. Williams one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It looks like the centre-back Matty Fowler got back just in the nick of time to deny Williams what would have been a 9th goal for Coventry United. It would have been Williams' second of the match, I believe. It's going to be whipped in now by Brown. No, he's going to leave it for the regular corner kick taker, O'Grady. And in fact, O'Grady and Brown are just going to do a little bit of time wasting here. You can't really blame them. And it's been played into the area. At the near post from Unduna. Game, set, and match.
We want 10! We want 10!
They're just being greedy now. They want 10 goals.
You're not shouting anymore.
And the man in the pink hat, aka the Copsewood manager, is, let's just say he's not shouting anymore. Well, he might be shouting in the dressing room to get back in because it's not been the best of performances. And we'll be closing things off in a few seconds' time. The score at Sphinx Drive, Coventry United 9, Coventry Copsewood 0. In what has been a magnificent night for Coventry United. And Morris is going to hoop this one up the other end of the pitch to quell any danger at the United end. And so there hasn't been much danger at the United goal. There's 2 successful saves from Morris. All that he's had to do all day apart from pick up the ball. And United it looks like they're going for a 10. They're still trying to press forward. How many times have United hit double figures? It's only been a couple of times. That was in their first season. And of course, United's biggest victory was 28-0 a couple of years ago. I don't think they're going to reach 28. We've got about 30 seconds left. And then 9-0 up. I don't think they're going to reach 28, but it's still been a brilliant performance. But it could be number 10 here, as Williams is blocked off. And it is a foul by Kai Williams.
Come on, United!
And we're expecting the referee to blow his whistle any second now for the end of today's fixture. A day for Copsewood to forget. A day for Coventry United to remember and use as motivation for their surge towards the Midland League Division 1 table. A table which they will top as the referee is just seconds away from blowing the whistle. And here's Unduna. O'Grady now, he's got space on the right hand side. He's got Brown and Unduna in the centre, as well as Williams at the far post. O'Grady tricks his way past the defender. And again, still O'Grady plays it out right now to Moodim. Cross in towards Brown! You don't need me to tell you that Matt Brown has scored again. And that's what's the score, lads? 10. How many? 10. How many? 10. How many? 10. There you go.
One for every player. Yeah, we need one more, lads.
All we need now is for Rich Morris to score, and it's happy days. Get him up for the next corner, I say. And, well, this has been eventful, hasn't it? Matt Brown heads in across from Moodim. And a nightmarish day for Dale. And the goal is over. The referee blows his whistle. An embarrassing day for Copsewood. A terrific return to form for Coventry United under the floodlights at Sphinx Drive. The final score, get this, Coventry United 10, Coventry Copsewood 0. Thank you, boys. And as you can tell from the players, Coventry United return to the very top, the summit, first place of Midland League Division 1 with 2 games in hand over Bromsgrove Sporting, who of course were not in action tonight. Well, I'd say that's not too bad for £5 on a Tuesday night. What do you think?
Yeah, it's still a good value.
Not too bad at all.
Good last Tuesday.
Exactly. As pointed out by one of our supporters, 50p per goal. You don't get that sort of value in the Premier League, let's just say that. And the players come over to the wounded stand to show their appreciation to the fans who have played the poll tonight. And the fans have certainly played their part, certainly towards the end, with a magnificent double-figure scoreline for Coventry United. An absolutely incredible performance from the home side. Their first home match for over a month, and what a way to make your return. And as the lads in red make their way home, let's go through the final scores for the Premier League. Arsenal 0, Southampton 0 is the latest score. Leicester have beaten Liverpool by 2-0. A Jamie Vardy double, and I don't need vodka, has given Leicester a comfortable win over Liverpool at the King Power Stadium. The score at Carrow Road is now Norwich City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 3. We are very close to the end of that match. Sunderland 0, Manchester City 1 is also a latest score. West Ham are beating Aston Villa by 2-0. Again, that is a latest score. Onto the 8 p.m. kickoffs now, which have about 15 minutes left to run. Crystal Palace 1, AFC Bournemouth 2. Manchester United beating Stoke City by a whopping 3-0. Not quite the 10-0 goal fest that we've had here tonight, but an impressive scoreline for Louis van Gaal at Old Trafford, with Lingard, Martial and Rooney on target, and it's currently 1-0 at the Hawthorns, with Swansea City leading West Bromwich Albion through a goal by Gylfi Sigurdsson. So those are the scores in the Premier League. It's been a fantastic night of football here at Sphinx Drive. And of course our man of the match today was Gif Musa, number 8 for Coventry United in central midfield. Fantastic day all round for Coventry United. Copsewood will have to make their way home in a slightly less buoyant mood. A lot of work to do before their next game. So let's go through the scorers for today, if I can get them up. There's been a few of them. It's even hard for me to remember them now. So the first goal, which came a very long time ago, I've got to admit, came from Richie Blythe, tapping at the far post after a little bit of a muddle in the centre. Matt Brown scored what turned out to be a nightmarish goal for Dale O'Donnell. A long-range effort, very powerful effort, I've got to say, should have been easily dealt with by O'Donnell in the goal. The goalkeeper just goes straight through his legs. That was 2-0. Matt Brown with the goal. O'Grady made it 3-0. And the first half finished 3-0 to Coventry United. We missed the fourth goal because they started without us, but Richie Blythe got a penalty 3 minutes into the second half to make it 4-0. Kai Williams made it 5-0. Then a couple of brilliant saves from Morris in the United goal preserved that clean sheet which he duly earned today. Blythe got his hat-trick to make it 6-0. O'Grady got his second to make it 7-0. Kai Williams got his second for 8-0. And then Muzzy Induna got a goal for himself to substitute to make it 9-0. And Matt Brown grabbing goal number 10. Well, what can you say? An absolutely incredible day here at Sphinx Drive. Hillz FM Matchday's first ever home match at Sphinx Drive for Coventry United. And wow, 10-0. You couldn't have imagined it. You really couldn't. This was supposed to be a very, very tense, close game. But it's been anything but. 3-0 at half-time, 10-0 final score. We're hoping to grab a word with some of the Coventry United players before we head off into, I would say, the sunset, but the floodlights are beaming down. So let's say the floodlight light. Is that even a word? I'm not too certain. But we are just about to wrap up today. We're hoping to grab a word with United manager Edwin Greaves in just a few minutes, having a chat with some of the supporters at the moment, as the goals are being taken up at Sphinx Drive. And like I say, United not in action this Saturday. They were supposed to be playing Heath Hayes in Midland League Division 1. But that game has been postponed because Heath Hayes very selfishly went through to the next round of the FA Vars. So no game this Saturday. Well, boys and girls, I think that is about us done for tonight. It's about 20 to 10. I've got to say, I'm absolutely cream cracker because I've been up since 5:30. So I'm going to go for a well-earned rest, and you guys should as well, because believe me, you have to take a deep breath when you hear this scoreline again. The final score at Sphinx Drive tonight is Coventry United 10, Coventry Copsewood 0. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage, and don't forget to send us your fan feedback and predictions for the next game on Twitter at Matchday Hillz. And any other general inquiries about Hillz FM Matchday, please do get in touch on email. And that email address is hillsfmmatchday@gmail.com. So, from myself, Liam Cook, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.